Yep. I'm coming, team. I'm coming. Just getting myself organized here. Oof. What's up, team? That's better. So listen, we're talking about some stuff today that I've been involved in personally for a little while. HRT, hormone replacement therapy. Also kidney function. Now they are related. A lot of people think they're not related, but they're very much so related, which I learned. And every time I learn something, I pass it on. I think that's what a teacher does. Learns, passes it on. Learns with your parents, your teachers. They learn something, they pass it on to you. If they don't know something, they find somebody who does, or you find somebody who does. So that's how I learn that I can teach. I can't teach if I don't learn first. Yes? So I'm learning every day. I think a smart person, an open-minded person, not a closed-off person, someone who knows it all person, is open-minded. I've been doing this 40-some years, in the fitness business and teaching, coaching. But now as I get older, I'm 62, I'm learning about different parts of fitness. Not just how much weight you can lift and how big your muscles are and how fast you can run and jump up and down and how many calories you can burn, but more about mental, organ health, liver, heart, colon, kidneys, different organs of the body, and also the mind. What's going upstairs is everything. We live up here, yes? We live up here, and this just takes us where we want to go. It's like the transportation. We live here. This is where it's all at. And this is our transportation, and we just feed all this. So your mind. It's important to keep the mind strong. Now, the topic today, we're talking about kidney function. And I'm just learning this whole kidney thing. I wasn't, I'm still not by far a kidney specialist until I learned about myself. So once I go through something, I learn, I teach and pass it on. So I went through the kidney function. I'm in a kidney function called episode right now, where I'm learning about the kidneys and how important it is to have good functioning kidneys. You don't think of that in your 30s and 40s. When you get in your 50s, you start going prostate, you start thinking hormones. Make a long story short, which is too late now. Hormone therapy and kidney function, there is a correlation. A friend of mine who's going through some kidney issues, I asked him, I said, what's your testosterone level? He goes, I have no idea. And that just threw me because I know that hormone function, testosterone, estrogen, cortisol, all the hormones, estrogen, all do play functions with your pituitary glands and your hypothalamus glands and all kinds of things in your body. So I think everything is connected. So I think, and I have a low testosterone because I haven't been taking any testosterone, proper testosterone, for over a year and a half. So you have an athlete, and all athletes, you should know this. If you've been doing any type of testosterone treatment for your sport or just for your general health, once you take an outside source, your body starts producing inside. So once it starts producing and you're not taking anything outside, it's not at zero. And when you're at zero testosterone, you're like, there's nothing happening. You get no strength. You're mentally depressed. You've got no drive in any direction. It's not a happy place to be. Major depression going on and not a happy place to be. High testosterone, your highest peak of testosterone is when you're in your mid-20s. You're strong. And they don't talk, when you're in your mid-20s, you don't see them having cancer and heart disease and prostate problems and kidney function problems because your hormones or your self-defense mechanism keeps you strong. Now it's just about your muscles. Your heart is a muscle. Those muscles are important, the amino acids in your body. So your hormone levels for a man especially is all about testosterone. Now I made a huge mistake. Not that long ago, a year ago. I couldn't get testosterone in Canada because I didn't have a doctor, I didn't have this, I didn't have that, and because I was just a new Canadian coming in and I had to go through all the hoops before I could even think of getting testosterone treatment. So I did the worst thing I should have done. I went, got a black market from a gym that I shouldn't have gotten from. Anyway, make a long story short, I no longer take black market testosterone. I now go through proper channels. So, yesterday, I got my results back for my kidney, my GFR, and my free testosterone. Now, the GFR, which is my kidney strength, was 52. That's not a great number, but it's not a horribly bad number either. You want to be at least, in your 70s, 80s, 90s. So 52 on a scale of 1 to 100 is not a great number. Now, I also got my testosterone, my free T. Every man should have a free T test. Doesn't cost you anything, OHIP pays for it. My number was 5.5 on the low, and it should be 17.8 to 25. The measurement they're using is PMG's 1GM. That's the measurement instrument they use. So I'm at a 5, and I'm not even at a 7, which is the low ball, and the high is 25. So I'm virtually very low on testosterone. And I knew that because I just told you, if you don't take testosterone, and after so many years you've been on it, you got to stay on it for life. It's like any medication. You talk to people who are taking suppressant medication, depression medication, they've been on for years. And the problem is the doctor won't pull you off because the side effects of going off in withdrawals can sometimes be worse than staying on for too long. So your doctor's going to take the best bets and say, okay, what's best for the patient? What's best for me as a doctor? They'll keep you on it for years. Tamiflex is an estrogen blocker that cancer patients use. My mother is on it. She's on it. They said first for just a few years. Now she's been on it for like 30 years. And she won't come off it because the doctor says there could be problems if you come off of it. I don't think you should be on. She calls it a medicine. I don't think you should be on a medicine for that long, many years. Because after a while, so in other words, her body doesn't produce the same thing that the drug does. So she becomes off it, and she's got zero. That's why they don't take you off of it. So, testosterone users, if you come off testosterone, please get checked. Because athletes, if you've been on testosterone, or you've been on any type of steroid for strength and hypogonadism or any type of low sex drive or depression, whatever, you got to stay on. You're not going to come off like anybody else is not going to come off a stress medication or a blood pressure medication or a cholesterol medication. Once you get on these medications, you're on for a long time, if not life. So, getting back to what we're talking about, kidney function and testosterone. I'm going to show you. You see my low marks. These are my low marks I got today. 52 is my GFR. My free T was 5.5. Low, both low. We're going to raise my testosterone level. I got my prescription, and we're going to start taking testosterone. Injections, cypionate, very low dosage once a week. And we're going to start with that, and we're going to check my GFR every couple of weeks to see if my testosterone comes up, my GFR will come up, and that's the goal. Raise the hormone level of testosterone, GFR will come up. So that's what we're going to do. Any comments, any questions, give me a shout. We'll talk more about kidney function and hormone replacement therapy to match problems with the kidneys. All right, team, take care. Bye-bye.